Welcome back, guys. Today we are going to start this session with Palo Alto Firewall Active High Availability. Okay, so guys, basically Active High Availability is recommended in Palo Alto Virtual Wire mode. But today we are going to configure in Layer 3 within Layer 3 interface, and we are going to see what type of challenges we are going to see here. Okay, so guys, this one is our topology. On this topology, we are going to configure our high availability. Okay, this topology we have here three link HA1 link, for that we are using management, HA2 link, for that we are using Ethernet 1/8, and HA3 link we are using Ethernet 1/7. If you are talking about the hardware box, on hardware box, guys, we have dedicated HA link. Okay, but we are going to use here our virtual appliance. On virtual appliance we didn't have dedicated interface, so that's why we have to use our data interface. Okay, guys, so now let's come back to the lab. Okay, so this one is our test PC, this one is firewall 1, firewall 2, and now let's start with the configuration. Okay, guys, so here we have already initial configuration. In that we have policy. Okay, security policy is configured, routing is configured, interface is configured. Here everything is configured. Okay, even in this firewall we had configure interface 7 as a HA interface. Okay, and guys, when you are going to configure your interface as a HA interface, you didn't get option to configure virtual route, your zone interface, you are not getting any option here. Okay, same way you have to configure this interface 2. So this interface we are using for the HA3, and this one is for HA2. Okay, so guys, let me mention here in the description box HA3 link. Okay, this one I'm going to use as a HA2 link. Okay, so these are our link. So guys, now time to configure our high availability here. Right now this one is not enabled, so let's go back here. So here, guys, you have to click here enable, and here we have to configure as a active. Okay, so this one is device ID 0. What is our peer IP address, guys? Our peer IP address is 254. Okay, 192.168.100.254. Okay, done. After that, guys, this one is our HA link 1. Which one interface we are going to use for management? Okay, we didn't have our HA1 link backup. This one is the HA link 2. So we are going to use our 8th interface, and this interface we are going to use as a layer 3 traffic forwarding. Okay, sorry, layer 2. So Ethernet. If you want to configure as a layer 3, so you have to select IP address. But recommended way, if your both firewall are directly connected with each other, in that case we have to use Ethernet mode. Okay, so this section is done. Now guys, here we have option to configure link monitoring and path monitoring. So link monitoring, guys, if you want to monitor, if you are dedicated, any interface goes down, in that case your firewall will be hit. Okay, when interface, which one is the when interface? Ethernet 1/1. Here I am going to select option if any one interface goes down. WAN link. Now we have also LAN link 2. Okay, this one is for link monitoring. After that, we have option for path monitoring. Path monitoring means, suppose that, guys, if you are trying to communicate with the global DNS 4.2.2.2, and your routing is not reachable up to that, in that case we have to configure path monitoring. For that we have to add virtual route path, or also virtual route path. What is the destination? 4.2.2.2. You can mention your server IP address, for which one IP address you have to put the tracking. Okay, select this. So guys, after this we have to configure HA3 interface here. Click here. Which one is the HA3 interface? This one is our HA3 interface, and done. After that, guys, here we have to add floating IP address. for outside. Here I'm going to put IP address 192.168.1.33. Okay, floating IP address, priority 0 for device 0, priority 1 for device 1. Okay. After that, I am going to use one more floating IP address 192.168.1.34. Okay, this device for device 0 priority 1, device 1 priority 0. Okay, done. After that, we have to create floating IP address for our LAN network. And LAN network is working on this. Here we are going to use only one IP address 192.168.10.11. Okay, this IP address we have to use as a gateway on our LAN test PC. Okay, guys. So after that, what is the important? Okay, so first of all, let me make this configuration done on this device. Okay, and guys, just remember one thing. Your interface, like you can see here, I'm using 30 1.30 10.1, and on this device I'm using 1.32 10.2. Different IP address, not like active. Na? In that active we have same IP address. Okay, so guys, this one is showing your HA1 link is down. Okay, no problem. We have to configure this side. After that, it will become up also. But for let me cross check here. Okay, this thing is done. Everything is okay here. Let me go back now. Let me configure on this device. Okay, here guys, same process we have to follow. This one is active, but device ID is 1 because on the first device we configure as a 0, so this one is a 1. Oh guys, I think one mistake. Just 1 minute. Did I configure peer IP address? Yes. So here I have to configure also peer IP address. What is my peer? 192.168.100.253. Right? After that interface, this. Okay, we didn't have backup interface. After that, this HA is already configured. Okay, let me check here this side. Okay, no need to configure this side also. So this thing is done. Now path monitoring and link monitoring. WAN link, put your IP address here. This one is a path monitoring. Here we are going to call our virtual route. Through virtual route, we have to monitor our this IP address. Okay. After that, this. Guys, basically no need to configure here that floating IP address and all those things. It will be automatically synchronized from that one. Okay. Once your HA1 link is up, after that it will be automatically synchronized. So let me commit directly here. Okay, I'm not going to configure anything here. This one is showing this device is primary active, all other status as unknown. So wait till this complete. Okay guys, so wait. Okay. Guys, this one is the blender. I didn't enable high availability. That's why we are not getting that high availability up. Okay. Now definitely we will get it. Okay guys, so as you can see here, our HA1 link is showing down. So I think there is some configuration mistake. So we have to once again check the configuration of HA1. Okay, so this thing is enabled, this thing is okay, no problem with this. So now we have to check on this device. Okay, oh guys, there is a IP address mistake. This one is showing 82, this one should be 92. Okay, now let me commit. After this commit, our HA1 link should be up also, and all these states should be up. Version, this thread, because guys, when we are going to configure high availability, now in that case, what happened? Your this app version, thread version, antivirus version, OS version, and global protect version. These things should be identical on both sides. Okay. So it will be checked right now. Our HA is not configured, so that's why all these status are showing unknown. Okay, so now you can see up, and now this one is showing Panos version is match. Let me refresh, everything is match, match, match. Now this one is showing, this one is the primary active, peer is showing state synchronize, so not synchronized. So this thing guys, configuration you have to synchronize from that device, on which one device you have completed configuration. So let me synchronize from here, synchronize to peer. Let me come back here. Primary active, active secondary. This one is secondary device, and this one is the primary device. Okay. In process. So guys, when this process is completed, after that, in this here you will be get, oh, now you can see we are getting all these confusion, whatever the confusion is here. Okay, so after some time it will be also green, synchronization done. So guys, you can see our high availability is configured, but we have to verify our we are getting internet access on our test PC or not. Okay, so right now guys, we are not getting IP address, we are not getting internet access. And here guys, 1 minute, IP config, let me check the IP address and gateway. Yeah, gateway is 10.11, but we are not getting internet access. We are not getting internet access because of the NAT policy. Okay, so guys, now let me come back here. In this, I have to configure NAT. So guys, this one is the LAN NAT01. What is the source? Trust, destination, untrust, translated packet with interface. This, we have to use floating IP address. We are going to use this. Now this one is asking, this one is for our device ID 0, this NAT rule. Now we have to configure second NAT rule for our another device. LAN NAT 02. Trust, here untrust, translated packet, interface, this, floating IP address. Now we are going to use this. And this one is for our device ID 1. Like in this way, we have to configure here 2NAT. Guys, now let me commit. So we have to wait here, guys. After commit, your configuration is synchronized and you are able to communicate from your test PC. Okay, then from your test PC, we will check trace route, and then we will be check our traffic is going through from which device. Okay, configuration is done, commit is done. Now let me go back my, as guys, now you can see our internet connectivity is start working. Now I have to check 4.2.2.2. So guys, it will take some time. Right now our traffic is going through 10.1 IP address, and 10.1 IP address, this one is the IP address of, this one is the IP address of our this firewall. And here guys, as you can see, our configuration is synchronize, or this device IP address is LAN IP address is 10.2. So now guys, what I'm going to do for testing purpose, I have to suspend this device. So that thing I can do from here. Suspend local device. Yes. And check the high availability status. Suspended. Okay. Which one is active device? This. And let me go back on my, okay. And we got the internet connectivity. Just only 1 or 2 packet are dropped. Now let me check the trace route. So you can see guys, now our traffic is going through firewall 2. So this one is the way guys how we have to configure high availability in case of layer 3 interface. So guys, if you are going to configure active high availability with the layer 3 interface, in that case you have to configure NAT rule on board device for your floating IP address. Okay guys, now see you in the next video.